Tuesday for Me Do I Love You Guys. So I have some love meditation music playing in the background. 628 hertz. Okay, so um, I just wanted to pick up a little bit of the energy, sending out a lot of positive energy for the collective. So I'll wait for a few of you guys to get in here. Happy Taco Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday, whatever your vice is. I'm not here to judge. So energy to energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Readings, writings, rituals, spiritual consultation. No job too small. Literally do it all. So I'll just give you guys some time to come in here, because this is an amazing reading. This is very interesting. If you guys are interested in readings, email me at sunshinegoddess333 at gmail.com. All you gotta do is send your payment confirmations, and that's it. This is about a twin flame. So I'll wait for you. Some of you guys to get in here. It's no rush. So it's no rush. A minute in. I know the notifications haven't really been notifying you guys, so I'm not sweating it. Y'all gonna God's timing is like the absolute best timing in the world. So I don't worry. God's gonna allow those that need to hear this reading. He's gonna allow them to hear it. He's gonna warn them. He's gonna notify them. He's not gonna let it pass you by. So if you're not catching it live and you're like, what the heck? I know, I'm sorry. Somebody faced a lot of judgment too. Jeez. Girl, you are so sweet. 012. Somebody looks at you as very, very abundant. Somebody feels you are their abundance. You are one of a kind. They feel it. So what? I just wait for you guys to get in here so I can set up. You're their wish fulfillment. Super wish fulfillment energy. All right, let's see what we got. The way we make love is bomb. I want you back in my life. Ace of Cups energy. They want a new beginning. Somebody does want this new beginning. Okay, yes, that's what I wanted to know. What do we got here? 6 of Pentacles. They want to come and give you equal give and take. Yeah, 5 of Swords in reverse. You mean a lot to this person. Whatever happened between you, I feel like they regret it. You're like, you say that every day. Well, they do. I like you in wedding bells. They want to get married. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Somebody felt very selfish. Somebody felt very selfish that they didn't create stability and peace within this relationship, within this connection. They're heartbroken by that. Yeah, they are. Happy Taco Tuesday. They're heartbroken by that. So don't spend more time in who, what, when, where, why, and how, and feeling like they're unable to come forward. They feel trapped. That's what I'm saying. 11 in the chat. They feel restricted. And I want to know why they feel restricted. They feel very restricted. Oh, here's my original box. So 11 in the chat. Let's see. Okay, nobody's commented in the chat yet, so I'm just waiting for... I thought I was bugging, yeah. Thought I was bugging. Somebody's also... There's a pregnancy coming. I knew it. Super heavy pregnancy energy. I knew that last night when I was watching movies with my sister. I knew it was something. So happy Taco Tuesday. So if you guys are here, check in, click in. I don't see anyone writing anything. Are you guys not part of my collective that usually clicks in, writes in? Happy Taco Tuesday. Don't be scared now. Don't be afraid. So this is a situation where somebody really feel like they're holding back. Hello, sister girl. Hello, Paul. I'm like, where's my collective this morning? Where are you guys at? I know you guys don't get notified. It's okay. I know. So I'm just kind of trying to hang out and wait. So again, somebody, take it from the top, like the old school track. Somebody wants you in their life. And you may feel this. You may feel them coming forward. You may feel the chemistry. You know, listen, don't go, hello, CB, do not go solely off of chemistry. There's a lot more things. Chemistry is great. It's amazing. Wow. But there's a lot of other things in place, because, yes, that chemistry is chemistry till the triggers kick in, and then it's like, so be careful, okay? So, yes, you are the new collective, and I'm grateful, and I'm happy, and I'm like, wow, it's different. So... different than what I'm used to. And I just feel like maybe YouTube's giving other people turns to that don't get notified for some reason. Now I don't know where you guys are, wherever it is, it's 6 o'clock. I think my YouTube's scheduled somewhere else, so it's interesting. It's like a time zone thing, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it just the way it is. So somebody's sure of this. Somebody's sure of this. They want this relationship. They want this connection. They're sure. And also it could possibly be your twin flame. Now, if you don't know who your twin flame is, you met them already in this reading. Okay, definitely twin flame energy. If I could turn back time, somebody really wants to turn back time, but you can't. So again, I feel like this is kind of this stagnant energies, because this person, it just gave me energy they're not kind of sure which way to go, and also kind of not wanting to mess this up. So I feel like they're just taking their time, and I love this energy of taking their time, because all morning I've been getting the downloads about God's timing is perfect timing. It's the only, it's the best timing. So again, I feel like this person, definitely heavy energy of watching you, big time, big energy. Listen, if you're on social media, okay, it's almost like they give me an energy like if they're like double dutching, right? Like you're like, all right, ready, set, I can't do it yet. Like they're in this energy where they're like wanting to make these moves towards you, but they're not sure that it's time. They're like, I don't know if I should, I'm not sure. So again, I just love this. This person has served some karma. Ooh, my stomach growled. This person has served some karma, and they know that. It's almost like giving me an energy where they're like, I've decided to do right for quite some time, so I'm not going to worry about that low vibrational karmic energy. Whatever they've been through, whatever it was, it literally had this person in a whole different energy. 5 of Swords in reverse. Peaceful resolution. Compromising. They want to come in and compromise with you. That's another energy too with this person. Wedding rings, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, wish fulfillment, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Somebody really was waiting till they made a move. And they were doing it when it was right. They were doing it when it felt right. They were doing it when they were divinely guided. But it's like all morning I've been picking up this emotionally supportive divine masculine energy. Which is interesting, because yesterday in our reading, this person's like, I apologize for not being emotional supportive. And here we go this morning, a masculine energy, feminine energy, whatever resonates, saying I can be that. They can show up the way you need them to be. If they didn't in the past, it's because they didn't know how and they didn't understand. And I feel like this person's ready to compromise. I also feel like this person is in a position where they can financially help take care of you. They can financially provide for you. This energy is tired. The way we make love is bound to, that intimacy energy is attached to it. But I just feel like this person's really, we got the Page of Pentacles on top of the Ace of Pentacles. Like, I feel like this person ready to run in with an engagement ring. I know I've said this before, and listen, when I tell you guys things are happening supernatural, overnight miracles, I'm freezing. I'm like cold. It's June, and I'm putting my space here on because I'm just like cold. I didn't eat breakfast yet. Maybe that's what it is. But it's like they had choices in love, and yeah, they may have turned their back on this relationship connection, but it's been too long and I'm lost without you. I just feel like you guys, I even feel like, are you serious? But serious, like literally rushing in with an engagement, rushing in, really rushing in for this relationship, this connection. Again, he's looking right over at the Queen of Pentacles. You could just be doing your own thing. It's a Page of Swords. We know that they're watching. You could just be doing your own thing. Not even like, all right, well, I guess I'm not going to be in a relationship and a connection. Look at lightning fast love call, healthy choices. You can stick up. Equal reciprocity, equal give and take. That's what they want. Somebody's realizing they dealt with 4 people, okay? In this energy of dealing with these 4 people, then nobody ever really received what they want. This person didn't even receive what they want out of the relationship or connection. Okay, so this person's like being in all these situations, connections. What I feel like they're like, listen, I can't be here the way I need to be here for all these people. This energy is like, it would be better if I was just with one person and I could really step up and be the man that I was or woman that I was called to be in life, which I really love for this energy, because this is them taking accountability and saying like, listen, that player lifestyle is just, it doesn't work for them. Yes, and one time in their younger years, it was great, it was amazing, it was okay. But now, and this energy, this new energy that they're coming in, I don't feel like they don't they're closer to God. That's another thing too. So it's like they consciously are aware of things that they've done. So yes, in the past, if they want to be the player from the Himalayas, whatever, they didn't really know right from wrong. They were growing. We're not judging them. It was 1033 and 33 in the chat. I'm telling you, they are going to communicate with you. Will you be my wifey? Yes, I'll be my wifey. I'm telling you, all the women that desire marriage at this time of life, your time is here. Your time's here. You've done the work. Okay, so let's get our spirit message from this person. But somebody wants to start a family with you. Are you open to starting a family and having more kids? I sure am. I think I got 2 left in me. I'm pretty sure. I'm very active. I'm very fit. I'm very healthy adult. So, you know what I'm saying? Bring it on. Let's get it on. Again, the way we make love. Oh, babe, let's get it on. Very guided to even put a pin nail of, 2 people hugging and kissing, but I didn't want the smoke from me too, so I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit, clarify this message. Okay? But they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. Yeah, no, my love combination is 134, 143, 183. However you see it, that right there, they've changed who they were because of you. A man or woman's only going to change for the man or woman that they truly want to be with. I feel like you got this person, excuse me guys, I feel like you got this person closer and dedicated to wanting to be like more Christ-like. And it takes some time. And yes, God says, come as you are, bring all your stuff. It's fine. If you drink, if you smoke, if you watch porn, if you gamble, I'm going to help you. I'm going to work on you a little bit at a time. I feel like this person thought that in there, and we could take a look really quick into that too, really quick. I just feel like this person thought that, and it could be from some old school ways, our grandparents and our parents, their old school ways and upbringing, and don't play with the Lord. And I just feel like in this energy, this person, it was kind of forced on them, but there always was a connection there, but it would always kind of always forced on them. And also I pick up an energy where they may have had a set of grandparents into church, and then they may have had a set of parents into divination. So they kind of grew up seeing the good and the bad of both sides. But now in this energy, in this adulthood, in this adult life, this person's ready to commit to their walk with God. And that's what I really, really love about these energies that's coming up lately, is these people are being committed to their spirituality. Now, whomever they serve, however, the Most High, okay? I'll just say the Most High. I'll be fair for everyone. But they're committed to learning about their higher power. They're committed to that because God has showed them. Go look at my videos from yesterday, guys. If you see videos that are shorts, because they're highlights, okay? But this person's really committed to their higher person because they've experienced supernatural miracles. And it's giving me an energy like the more that the Most High shows this person, it's, ooh, thank you, Spirit, for clarifying, because that was a different beat. It's like they're saying to this person, hello, we exist. Watch this. And they give this person supernatural miracles. If you see rainbows from now going on out, that means you've healed karmic debts, not only in this lifetime, but other lifetimes. You're onto something. In the month of May, if I went through my camera roll, I promise you every week I've seen a rainbow. I've seen a double one too. And I wasn't sure about, this is kind of different for me. I've never seen this many rainbows in a week, in a month, in a short period of time. But a lot of us have cleared a lot of karmic debt. We are coming into who we need to be. So I feel like this with this person, again, Lotus is a big energy. Sometimes there are people that grew up on survival and you have people that grew up on love. If you put the two together, it's a hell of a combination because one's trying to survive, and one's trying to love. And I feel like wherever they came from, however they grew up, that's no more an excuse for them. They can't use that. They don't want to use that. It's almost like bullshit. They say it's bullshit. I hear someone say like this bullshit. I don't need to be like this. Lotus grows in the most disgusting, murkiest waters around it. It has no choice but to thrive in a very unclean, unhealthy environment. It has to thrive. And I feel like your person, again, in this energy of the childhood trauma, okay, as an adult, they're starting to realize and learn, I can't be like this. Okay? Because hurting other people that I love is hurting me in the end. So I feel like there's a big energy surrounding a change. Now, what happens with the lotus is it glows into the most beautiful flower. The leaves never touch the water. It's very admirable. They're a very spiritual flower. Okay, so lotus, flower bomb, fireflies, you take me high. So in this energy with this person, I just know that they are sure that being in a relationship connection is something that they want. Okay, but they're kind of like off guard, and I feel like it's because they're trusting, and they have faith. I believe there's faith here, but it's just like, Spirit, what's holding this person back? Okay, so focus on your blessings. Yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. 2 Corinthians 9:11. So I thought I heard a train. Something about a train, but it's the TV. So when you see 9/11, know that what the divine trying to get your attention is focus on your blessings. So now the divine's like, listen, son or daughter, I hear you, but you need to focus on what we have at task. Somebody's following their ordained steps. But again, Spirit said there's so many blessings for you in life that I need you to focus on them. With this Ace of Cups here, they know in the wedding rings energy, this person, somebody tried to do black magic to keep you guys separated. All right? If it's not black magic, it's giving me a forbidden energy. If it's not forbidden me, it's giving me a cock blocking energy. If it's not a cock blocking energy, it's something here that was literally trying to stand in the way of this person physically. It could be an entity. It could be a person. I want to know. I want to know. I don't want to get deep in karmic spirit, but I really want to know what's been blocking this person. Before we get to that, let's finish discussing them getting closer to their Most High. Make the best out of every situation. With God, everything is possible. So the divine's like, listen, you got to go through these karmic cycles, but you better make the best of it. You know what you did. This person's like, I know what I did. I know what I did. I know the problems I caused. What I'm going to do is start focusing on the blessings. Because yes, you get the lesson, and then after comes a blessing. So again, they're like, you know what? God can bring me to it. God can bring me through it. I'm no longer focusing on the problem. I'm focusing on the good part about it, that I can make the best of it. If that is a separation, if that is a breakup, whatever it is that happened to separate you two, or for this person to realize, they're like, you know what, I'm going to take this, I'm going to eat this, I'm going to be accountable, and I'm going to move forward and make the best of it, but still determined to be in a relationship with you, because there's a swan there. And when a swan meets their mate, and we already got twin flame, so I know we're on King. This is strictly kingdom ordained, and if you're new and you've never got to catch a live, it's because, like one of our soul sisters says, we're on a new collective. So yes, I love my other collective, but she was right. I'm like, my comfortability and familiarity with other names and people coming, it just put me in a space. But I'm like, you know what? I do have 37,000 people that maybe every day a new one will show up. So I love that. So if you're new here, thank you for catching my live, and you'll be acclimated to, certain things I say and that I do here. But swans meet their mate and they stay with them for the rest of their life. They look at you as someone they could spend their life with. Well, we know that. They said marriage and everything, so we know that. And you are one of a kind. Be still so you may hear God. For the life of everything living is in his hands, and the breath of every human being. And again, lots of praying, lots of water, emotions. Okay, so this person's starting to honor how they feel about you, and they're really bringing it to God. Like, listen, I love this man or woman. I want to be with them. What do you want me to do? And God's like, marry them. Stay with them, be with them, work it out, figure it out, call them, let them know how you feel. Okay? Take the time to heal from yourself. Heal from these control issues. Heal from these narcissistic tendencies that I'm delivering you from. Heal from them. You don't have to be worried, my son or daughter. You know that I've set this person forth for you. Okay? So I'll wait. I'll hold them for you. That I'll wait for you. That's what be happening. When we get deep in our messages, it just be like this. And if you're not getting the notifications, you guys just check back in the morning between like 10 and 12. Usually that's when I do my reading. So yes, I see it, sister girl. Listen, it be like that around here, honey. And I don't know if y'all know any other YouTubers that go through as much distractions as I do, but it be like that. Okay, so again, this person's asking God, please save them for me. Whatever you do, I'm going to be a better person. Like, whoa, you are. I like this. This person's praying, I'll be a better person. Because they remember the time when they prayed for you and they can do it again and they're capable of doing it again and they know that and they're doing the work. They're doing the work. That's what I love about this is this person is literally doing the work. Look at, move boldly into the golden future. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Seek his will in all you do and he will show you which path to take. That's what they're doing. It's time to be adventurous in play. Okay, so again, somebody may be literally bringing you flowers. I pick up an energy of somebody possibly bringing you flowers. Again, Page of Swords twice with the Twin Flame Soulmate card. Somebody's watching me and you, and they want to send a message. If there was a third party situation, that relationship connection is over. Like this person, whoa, we went from 47 to 100. I love ya. Happy Taco Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday, whatever your vice is, but get in here. Yes, thank you for being here. Hey, Miss B, happy Tuesday. So again, recap for those that just came in. This person knows they want to be with you. This is a sure energy. They're focusing on their blessings. They're making the best out of every situation and they're talking to God because they want to move boldly into the future. 2211. Look at that with the Lovers card. They want to move boldly into the future. I knew that when I woke up this morning that this was going to be a love reading. I knew it. I felt it. It's a feeling that overcame me that like my heart melts. And I'm like, somebody's in love and they're committed and they're ready. Spirit, you ready? I'm like, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready to deliver this message. They don't want to watch you. Watching you online? Driving to drive? No, they want to watch you in bed, wake up with them in the morning, watch you y'all eat dinner together, watch you raise a family together, watch you give birth, watch you walk down the aisle or go to the justice of the peace, whatever, however you decide to do it. This person's like, why do I gotta keep watching them when I could be right there sitting next to them? I know. Why? I keep thinking I hear a train, but it's a TV. Your blessings are coming in. The love that you desire is coming in. God said not now, but right now. I'm like, Spirit, are you sure you want me to tell these people that you have miracles coming in fast? They're like, yeah, say it. Tell them. Let them know. Stay ready so you don't got to get ready. Somebody's going to pop up on your ass. Make sure you're ready. Okay. Again, someone's even been thinking about buying you a house, but and a lot of you may say, girl, I don't even know. This don't look nowhere near. It's not supposed to, because a lot of these things that are happening in your life are faded. And I keep telling you guys, you keep saying, I want to see my twin flame soulmate. Make sure you're by yourself when you want to see them and not with someone else, or will they see you with them? You can't manifest someone and then be upset when they pop up in different places. You got to be on your shit at all times if you're really desiring these relationships, these connections. This is not a joke. This is serious. This is a real life things here. I'm just a messenger. Listen, if you don't want to hear from me, go hear from someone else. I bet you someone else today is going to say the same things I say in live with different cards. If this person is desiring intimacy, we are human beings. They don't want to be intimate with their party situations. They don't want to just go sleep with anyone. They want to be with you. Okay? This person's making their way back to you. King of Cups, King of Wands, Judgment card. These cards are just shuffled them. They're coming out the same way. They're in their mind. But they want their happiness. So are you going to continuously say, I can't, or you're just going to try? You don't know if you don't try. I feel like this person regrets never trying. Oh, I can't. It's just too much work. Oh, it's too... What's too much work? Being a human being, living, taking care of responsibilities, the same thing you're doing on your own is the same thing I'm doing here. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, it may be someone that's a father that has kids that take care of his kids on his own. We're doing the same thing over here. Okay, and I feel like this person thought somehow it's like the light and the dark got mixed up with the devil card and the sun card. You can't be faithful and worry at the same time. It's this person's like, I'm loving you, but I'm not with you. Why? Yeah, they're trying to figure that out. I feel like this person was afraid. It was easier to be afraid. To very clarified, Queen of Wands energy. They had to get rid of that third party situation, but they've always seen their self with you. They've always seen their self with you. It's a third party situation that's like, you know what, I'm over it. Just go be with them. They will. You don't have to give them permission. They will. They're done over there. That third party, a lot of those third party situations are over. Done. You know, this person's already said, I don't want to be in a relationship connection with you. It's over. I want to move on. I want better. I want true, real, authentic. The karmic's like, they said true. You heard what they said, true, real, and authentic the first time, B. So we're going to clarify this restriction. Now let's get into it. So person, you're ready to have this conversation because I know you're tired of being in this energy. Because they're so restricted and guarded from you, they can't even rest either. So it's like Boaz didn't get any rest until he made it right with Ruth. Okay, yes, I always say that, but he wants to make it right, but like how? Because he lays up in bed at night. Can we be tied again? Somebody feels like your boundaries. Will you talk? Damn. Somebody's like, are you even open to have a conversation? That's what they must know. Somebody also thinks that somebody talked you out of dealing with them, but actually, no, it's your actions. And they know that too. So I think that was for 1 second easier for them to say, oh, it's because somebody else is in your ear that you don't want to be with me. No, it's your actual bullshit, really. But I feel like they thought it was easier to blame someone else for your separation than it was just hard for this person to take accountability at one. And that's okay. It's fine. But now we know. So again, they're afraid that you won't open up. So one of the reasons why they're guarded is they're afraid that you won't open up and speak to them and talk to them. And maybe you shut them out for good. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. But I don't know. Listen, this person's going to call you and talk to you some way, somehow. I don't know. I just know that they want to reach out and communicate. So let's very clarify again. Can we just like heal this so we can get married? Can we just like heal this so we can get married? Can we, that's what they want to say. Can we just please, and you're going to be like, that was you. I've been on board with this. Been ready for this. Been on board. Okay, so they don't want you with anybody else. They want to overcome this. 10, where you been? Did you get my message? Your expressions to tell me that you feel the same way. That you feel the same way. Melissa, I started like almost a half an hour ago. I know. That's why I try to wait at least 10 minutes before I started. They want to come out of this, whatever y'all going through, whatever the issue is, whatever. The person's like, whatever that we're going through isn't worth losing you in the end. It's not. This person just feels like you're not worth losing. They manifested you. You showed up. They want to keep it. They want this. They want this Empress energy. They want this pregnancy. Y'all are supposed to have a son. There's a son here that has to be born, that needs to be born. If you're out of childbearing age, 111 in the chat, Empress energy 111. Well, you guys are going to have something. You guys are 1111, make a wish. You guys are kingdom ordained. So like, okay, if you can't have the child, there's other things you need to do. There's other things you have to do. Okay, so like if you are childbearing age, you guys are supposed to have a child together. Supposed to. They want to heal from this. They really want to marry you. Somebody really wants to marry you. They're not running anymore. The runner's in reverse. They're not running anymore. The hammer's in reverse. They don't want this toxic cycles. They don't want toxic cycles with you anymore. They want peace. They want peace. They want happy family. They want 10 of Pentacles. They want peace. Go look it up. 10, 10, 10. I don't know how many doors. God said close it. Don't cry in front of a door that's closed, being there's nothing behind it. Close it. Go walk to the other one. You, my friend on the other side of the video, you gonna walk to one too. And y'all gonna meet right there in the middle. God said equally yoked. You guys will be equally yoked. Okay? They're changing. So you're like, oh, they weren't equally yoked with me before. They're changing. Remember, God is the author of the story. Can you please just be the main character and trust me on this one? Okay? Just do what you got to do for yourself. God will align you with the people, places that he wants. Okay, so if it's not happening or don't happen because God doesn't want it to happen, it's for your protection. It's not to hurt you, to harm you, or to cause you any type of pain or something. No, 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 no. Oh God, people like you, yeah, because I prayed for you. You came as a package. They asked for everything. This person's like, God, you me all this. Somebody's calling me. You really gave me all this stuff. You know, this person's like in tune. They're really in tune. They just don't know what to say. And somebody feels like if they text you or reached out, you would like not respond or not talk to them or not, that's what they're worried about. And they feel like if your person that was really toxic in your life came and said, listen, I've changed, I became a better person, you're gonna be like, or maybe you're not, but that's their thinking. You're gonna be like, yeah, right, you're playing games, I'm not even gonna give you a chance. They're worried about that. They really want to come in. They want to come in and they want to celebrate you. They want to celebrate, this person. Look at Four of Cups in reverse. They're to their most high person. Like, I want to be with my person. Because I feel like, remember those blunts popping and bottles popping and booty shaking and all the party life. Yeah, this person started being in rooms full of people and feeling alone because they wanted to be with you. It wasn't filling the voids anymore because they know what truly fills the voids within them, and that's your love. They don't need that stuff anymore. They don't care for those things anymore. Nothing really good comes out of living that lifestyle anyway. This person's like, guess what? Because every time I do something low vibration, I hurt myself. It takes me away from my person. They're learning their truth of their self, and that's not what they want. They want to solidify this. Single to married. You're going to go from your Two of Cups to your Empress, single to married. The Empress is already out here. They know you are what they want, and they're not going to give up until they have it. They're not going to stop. Somebody's ready to take quick action. It's giving me energy where they're going to come and work on you. And I mean that. And they're going to be consistent, and they're going to provide stability. And you're going to know that this is, you're gonna feel the change. You're gonna know that they're like, this is real. You're gonna know, and your discernment's gonna tell you that no, this is real. And you're gonna be thinking it's now. Here you go. Now don't even start with your thinking it's too good to be true, because wasn't you praying for God for this deliverance for your person to be a better person? Y'all gotta help me. Y'all gotta work with me. Y'all can't be both back and forth. You want the connection. You want the reunion. When they come in, stop thinking it's going to be too good to be true. So you're telling me that people can't change? If you say, oh, they're not going to change, guess what? They won't. And that's on you. And I'm out of it. But if you know that people are capable of changing, if you know that if you trust God to align you when you're supposed to, and you stay faithful and you've been doing the work, why wouldn't your person not change? Because you think they can't, or because it seems too good to be true. Now here y'all go. Because remember, you were too good to be true. They prayed for you. They showed up. You prayed for this relationship connection to be back to a high point. They've changed. They're coming in. You're gonna say it's too good to be true. Someone's got to stop that cycle. So I can give you the messages. Somebody doesn't believe that. Somebody in here out of 103 people, somebody is like, I know, yeah, I know. See, so this came in our verse, the Eight of Cups. They want to be back in your life. They just are. They're ready to rest and reset this connection. Somebody is physically ill without you. That's another thing too. Somebody feels physically ill without you. You literally are their word. Share my world. Don't you leave, promise I'll be here. So baby, don't you have no fear. Again, If somebody was doing black magic on you or your person, it's OVA. You know why? Some of y'all must have joined Sunshine Goddess crew because they worked on themselves. So somebody was in that kitchen, boy. Look at, oh, I'm black magic on them. They won't be able to talk. Chaos. Ooh, like he's going through separations. And then all of a sudden your person came through like, let there be light, baby. I'm working on myself. So you can't really change nothing. And you know what? They stopped sleeping with the karmic that does the magic on them. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. They left the karmic that was doing the magic on them. Somebody, they were sleeping with the enemy and they left that situation. And you know what they said? I'm leaving because I'm working on myself and I want better for me and my life and my situation, and I cannot find it here. And that low vibrational person automatically knew that they were coming back to be with you. Person from your past returning, 6 of Cups. Hey, Sophie Payne. Yes. So they know, person from the past returning. They don't want to be out in this cold. They made a conscious decision to return. And they're going to do it. They're going to do it in all honesty. Somebody feels like you're a good catch. They regret. This isn't a secret connection. This, you know, whatever the forbidden energy was in the past, but now this person's coming in to be in your life forever. Forever. Like forever, ever. And to make you happy. They're not coming in just to come in and be in your life. No, they actually want to see you happy. They want to be all your fulfillments. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. We got 9 of Cups out twice. Empress out twice. Page of Swords out twice. Okay, they know being with you is what they want. How though? What do I have to do? 6 of Pentacles was our first card out of other deck. What do I have to do? This person, I promise you, they're gonna. Somebody's gonna literally physically bring you. I feel like somebody's gonna come in and be like, "Are we getting married right now?" They're manifesting your relationship. They don't want to go on life without you, and that's that. They don't. As scary as it may feel, as long as it may took for them to come towards you, they're coming fast, lightning fast. They know what they want. They may write a message and then show up. They're talking to someone about, how can I fix this? I'm tired of being upset. I want to provide myself with structure, stability. I'm tired of masturbating to the thought of them. But in that energy, they're kind of manifesting you too. So they're also manifesting financial abundance to be able to be with you. And they're also trying to like, they know they have to go through some karma, but they're like, God, can you please just hurry up with this karma? Want to get back to my person. Justice is served. I want to get back to my happiness. This karma keeps trying to reach out to your person for sex. Bye. Ew. Goodbye. This person doesn't want to deal with this karmic situation anymore. Yeah, relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child love call. Someone expresses love and message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. Runner in reverse. Hammer in reverse. They don't want to sabotage this. Lightning fast, sudden changes. Soulmates, transformations, okay? Because healthy choices in marriage, love, life, everything. They were, Missy, they were hiding who they were. Yes, exactly. Show up your authenticity. Because I feel like some of you may have already picked up on who this person was. And then they try to throw the mask on. You're like, I already seen who you were. I already know what type of heart you have. But if you must be in this way, if you must feel like you have to act this way, you're like, okay, go ahead. That's your karma, your finances, have nothing to do with this. So again, this person's ready to commit. They're ready to come forward. They're ready to honor this relationship, this connection. I don't know why tarot makes me so nauseous all the time. It's so crazy. Like my mouth starts to, I get like, they're nervous too. Sometimes I pick up the energy from the reading. They're really nervous about making this gesture. I don't think you're going to turn them down. I don't. If I felt that, I would say that. I would say, you know, guys, I feel like some of y'all are not going to have it, and you may not. But it's a heavy energy here surrounding that. They're just going to try. I feel like this person's into energy where if I don't be bold about what I want. Someone's getting a gold ring too, necklace, something, yellow flowers, orange flowers, something. If I don't try, I'll never know. Earth Angel, that's okay. You're at work. It's okay. We're just talking about how this person wants to come and give a commitment and the reasons why they're guarded and that, how they're so much more closer to the Most High. And that this is a true divine, that they know that it's a true divine counterpart and they're ready to. Six of Pentacles keeps coming out. Somebody feels like they just should have did better. And that's okay. We get it. You learn, you live and learn. So, however, excuse me, spiritual burp, I didn't eat nothing or drink nothing all day. So, however, that's the biggest issue, is they're afraid that they didn't show you they're capable, what they're capable of. So it's like, all right, person, you can do this. You it's not like you don't have any more chances to still prove that. I just feel like somebody's worried that you may not give them a chance. There's a huge energy here that you may not give them a chance. Look at that closed but a honeymoon. We didn't even get to say nothing, and this person's like, "Well, we're going on a honeymoon." They're ready for this relationship, this marriage. Look at them in wedding clothes. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. That's all I'm telling y'all, is you got to be faithful. If you want it, it's yours. If you don't, it's fine. There was a fruit I picked up this morning. I could not remember what I was thinking about. And I'm like, say it in your reading, and I forgot. So they want you to trust them. You have to be faithful. Okay? Share my world. Don't you leave. Somebody wants to literally come in and share life with you. Okay? Spirit, clarify this energy. Warm embrace. Let yourself enjoy your partner's loving arms around your body, because I feel like they didn't. I feel like this person didn't accept the love. Was it? Oh, that's what the divine told me to tell you guys. For you to be open. Hold on, guys. I gotta wipe my nose. For you guys to be open to receiving this love from this person, and vice versa. They're gonna make a move that they've never made a move before. Our Bible verse for today is Isaiah 40:31. Yeah, I know my love combinations 143. So it's very clear. And they don't want to be secret love either. They want to love you out loud. Look at new love very soon. And it's not a new person. It's literally this person in this lotus new energy. Remember, but they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles, being bold, taking that sky high fly towards you. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Okay, so of course it's giving me like deer legs. Like they're scared, they're nervous, but they're still gonna do it because they're so. It's like this person may be saying what you say. I don't know if you say this. This is what I say. What God has for me is never gonna pass me by. How can I be upset or worried? If it passes me by, it's not from God. Thank you. Please keep going. I feel like they are sure of this. They've got their confirmation from me. Remember, I haven't talked about confirmation because, like, a lot of my readings, I don't need to say they've got the confirmation. It's there. They know. They've got whatever, however it is, they've got it. But I need you to say that you'll accept. You know what it is? Are you ready to, if you're ready to accept your person as new, and you are, I need something. You could write yes, you could put a thumbs up, you could put a sun, you could put a heart, but I need something that you are saying. Put a lotus. If you have an iPhone and you can put a lotus, I would really, really appreciate that the most. But they're new. They're a new person. Okay, so who they were before, they're not that. And I just need you're saying, like, Sunshine Goddess, I understand that they're capable of changing. Okay? Yes? All right. So that's why the divine keeps telling me to tell you that you must decide what you want. You must decide. It's almost like, well, it's here for you, sitting on the counter. Your hamburgers that you asked for, they're on the counter. We're going to leave if you want it there. If you don't, you're not going to get in trouble. Open the fridge and get you something else. So you must say you are accepting them as new, because if you were in this, I don't know, they're going to be in this, I don't know, and it's going to make my job 10 times harder. So you putting the lotus or whatever you decide to put is saying, Sunshine Goddess, I am connecting with you and the Most High, and I'm saying I agree to take my person as their new self. I agree, and I'm not going to judge them for the past. You can't keep beating them up for stuff that they've already apologized for in the past. So if they come, Not sweep it under the rug, not put it to the side and say, I apologize for putting you in these third party situations. Remember, they're coming in as stand up people. Don't 2 or 3 months later, you, because you've already agreed to, I figured out how to click that out. You've already agreed to say, I forgive you for what you've done in the past. And now the divine's calling me to use Isis Oracle. All right, Spirit, let's clarify some more love energy. Patience. It's because they've been patient and you've been patient. The divine's like, oh, so you are learning. You both are learning to be patient. We love that. We will help them wait for you. You're waiting for them. They're doing the work. You're doing the work. We don't want nothing else but for you to just align yourself back on the journey. 123 in the chat. Okay, why the rush? There's no need to rush. Divine timing, which is one of the very first thing I said in the reading, is you don't need to rush. Divine timing is at play here. It is at play, and you don't rush it, please. If you rush it, you'll ruin it. Spirit, clarify another love energy. It's courting. This period of development towards a romantic relationship is important. This time will help you both see if marriage is in the cards. Dwayne and Whitley. I was going to say last card. Top of the deck. Okay, spiritual awakening. They're sensing something profound is important about this relationship or connection. You, because you're kingdom ordained, you're twin flames, you are everything. You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Earth Angel, don't worry, we haven't had no bots in here. Up, here it goes, Glock Boy, get him out of here. Okay, so again, this person's really interested in you to keep an open mind. Glock Boy, you don't have to be here. Okay, adios. Now we're never going to see your stuff. Go make a new page and come back so I can block you there too. Okay, so again, your soulmate may differ from your usual type experiences. It's because I feel like you were different. You were just different for this person, the way you think. Opposites attract. That's why you're kingdom ordained, because one is light and one is darker. One is night and one is day, and you are just completely opposite. That right there made this person think you're not for them. Opposites attract. I think they were so gun-ho on, they're not like me and they're not like the people around me, and they're not supposed to be. Why do you want to be with someone exactly like you? God is not going to set that up that way. It wasn't set up that way. So I feel like before it was an excuse of, why you guys couldn't move forward, because you were so different in ways that you were also so much alike. But now they value that. Now, hey Snowball, now they say like, you know what, because my person is different, because they are who they are, I actually like that. Because guess what? You do know you had karmic situations trying to be just like you, right? You do know you had karmics that were trying to be just like you, right? So why? So they like you like that. You know why? Because people try to mimic you. And how bomb do you have to be for people to mimic you? It's okay. We like that. Okay, strong observers. We don't want to call them haters, strong observers. Because remember, if you're into spirituality, and these karmics weren't all of a sudden now they're into spirituality, and not till they realized the people that were truly doing the magic on them. Or catching them out on TikTok, catching them out doing stuff, catching them out catching them out. Whole time they're probably trying to convince them that it's you, whole time it's really them. They're third party doing the magic. Okay, so what do we have here? Where's the book? Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. This sounds interesting. Serpent, snake energy, shedding that oldness, new. Okay? Okay, Isis, Priestess of Serpent Sisterhood, and Queen of the Serpent of Fire guides you through transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, I know that, right? I can't make this shit up. Okay, trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have been previously. Yes, they found the strength to be with you before. Now they find it, they're even stronger to come in and be in this relationship, in this connection. Do not assess your current abilities based on your past standards. That's what I said. Okay, what you liked before, you may not like now. What they liked before, are we gonna walk through? Y'all both got doors to walk through. Stop crying over spilled milk. Close the fucking door and go. Be faithful. Everything that you want on the other side of the door that you're afraid to open, because there's nothing on the other side of the one you just walked out of. Okay, so go. Open the door and go. You did the work. Why you're gonna go to a job for a full week and not get a paycheck? You want the check, right? Go to the front desk, sign the paycheck, and leave. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay, do not assess your current ability right now on your past. You are not who you used to be. We don't care about it. We don't care about it. We don't want to talk about it. What we want to talk about is right now, who you are right now. We don't care about it. Is you becoming a better person for yourself right now, and you're showing up in that. And we could appreciate that. And we love that. And that's awesome. That's great. But don't you go beat yourself up on who you were. I'm not beating myself up on who I was last week. I was who I was last week. I am who I am today. Okay? You are stronger. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before, because you don't know who you are. You are a new person. You are evolving. You are transforming to something and someone you've never been before. Please take your time and be easy on yourself and be easy on the people, places, and experience around you, because they don't know you either. If you don't like fried chicken anymore, that's okay. Okay? You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis will help you. So it's not like these people are evolving into different people and the divine's like, all right, you got it, take it from the top. No, they're still here leading and guiding, ordaining the steps for these relationships, for these connections. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. That's it. You're not alone. You may feel like you don't know what to do. You may feel like I'm not sure about this, but the divine's saying we are ordaining the steps of those that feel lost and confused. You just have to follow them. The path, the footprints in the sand, you cannot see them, but they're there, and you know that God's walking with you on this journey, because they know that their strength is renewed in God, that they can walk. They don't need to run anymore. They don't need to be weary. God said your strength is in walking. Why are you running away from this connection I ordained from you? You don't have to run. It's okay. You're safe. You're safe. You're fine. I got your back. You asked me for this, right? I got your back. I'm going to help you see it through. Just be faithful. Okay? Just be faithful. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Let's get an archangel message for the collective. Okay, Pedro Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. This is how they feel about you. Why are you, if you want seafood, you got the money, you know where to find the restaurant, why aren't you going to go get your food? I love seafood, yeah, so that's why I said, why, just go. You have everything you need. Leap of faith. Faith it till you make it. We're not faking shit. We're going to faith it. We're going to say, God, what you have for me is for me, and then no one's going to come and deter that or take it away. I'm just going to let you do your thing. Just like my daughter's day of the prom. It was 35% rain. So I knew God said right there, girl, it may rain. And I prayed all day, God, I know you said it may rain, and I can't change that. Okay, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. I'm decorating the porch and it starts raining. I said, well, God, you already told me it's got to rain. Do your thing. But when the motorcycles pull up, or when it's time for them to come out, please, God, that's all I ask is please. And guess what? When it was time for my daughter to go to prom, the sun was shining, the ground was dry, and the motorcycles were pulling up. You have to have faith. And what you want, it will show up. It's out of this world how magical God really is. You're most high. I don't want to take that from anyone, but they're there to help you. Okay, and they send people like me to give you a message. If you don't want to listen to my message, you can go somewhere else. But it's there. The magic, I'm telling you guys, supernatural miracles. All you have to do is be ready to receive them. That's the only thing. You don't got to put in work. You already did the work. You've been praying for this. You've been manifesting this. You've been being a good person when no one can see you. When those doors were closed, you still had your integrity intact. When you didn't know, you still remained faithful. You're person's in this new energy. So it doesn't matter how long you've been on your journey. It's almost like they're new. They're a newborn baby. Okay? It's like they're the newborn baby now. And you have to love on them. All they need is love and the divine. They don't need breast milk. I don't want to say that. They need love, unconditional love that you always had, and the ordained set from the divine, and to know that they are not. Don't remind them of who they're not, who they used to be. Don't remind them. We don't want to visit them there, who they used to be. Let them be who they are now. They want to provide you with emotional support. They want to provide you with a good experience in your life. They want to bring you love. They want to bring that into you. So if you are still and mad, and I've been telling you guys for a day, I keep getting forgiving energy. I'm like, forgive, and this is why they keep stressing the fact that you need to forgive, because this person is a newborn baby. They're reborn under their Most High. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, up, see, Earth Angel got y'all coming here with your BS. Okay, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitation, great intuitive insight. Again, somebody may be from India or wear the hijab. That is a big energy here. If I pronounce it wrong, excuse me. But again, they're very emotional about you. Very emotional. If you want something, you go get it, right? This person, I think they even try to manifest you reaching out, you know, being, or maybe you used to do that, and maybe you're guided to let them learn. You know, whatever the case may be, there's no right or wrong here. Everyone's growing and learning lessons, and there's reasons and seasons for everything to happen. All right, so I'm guided to pull just one soulmate message. You are who you are because of your history. They're not that anymore. So because of the hurt and the pain that you went through and they went through, they're not that anymore. Okay, all of it has helped you grow in love and wisdom. You got to think of your person like a new baby. You have to. I know they may have did some things. You're like, I'll punch them like a grown man or woman. I don't condone violence. Just look at the horn. I don't condone violence. But, you know, just things they've done to frustrate you and aggravate you and hurt you in the past, you may not be as receptive. But if you want to make it work and you pray to God and you know this is what God wants, you will. You will make it work. Okay, every experience has blessed you in some way. Exactly. After the lesson, I like when I go through hard times sometimes. You're like, what? Yeah, because I know the lessons go crazy after the hard time. Go crazy. So you have to understand, whatever hard times you went through or things you've been through, it was only to make you a better person. Okay? Embrace the past and forgive anything. Embrace the past and forgive anything that needs to be forgiven. So forgive is a huge energy surrounding a lot of these relationship connections. Forgive them for they didn't know any better. And this time, when you guys start over, you're starting from experience. A new emotional experience. Okay, you're starting from experience and not scratch. Now they know how to deal with you. Now they know how to love you. Now they know what triggers you and what doesn't. But remember, you have to understand they're new too. So you have to take your time to understand, to want to learn this person, you know, because they're not who they used to be. Okay, so really opening up to life. Look at this top of the deck. Really opening up. I feel like somebody's gonna bring you something. All this gift wrapping and jewelry energy and flowers energy, I'm about to reach out. They're really getting ready to reach out. So you're so welcome, Des. I love you. Good morning, sis Shakara. Ooh, I try not to say good morning, but I love y'all. I love y'all for listening, for being here. They're about to reach out. They can't. Genuine. My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then you were that special one. I'm so in love, so deep in love. You make my life complete. Let's do something different. I can't sleep without you. I'm telling you, it's going to be different. You may be like, oh, here they go texting me. Here they come with their love bombing and hoovering just to get what they want. No, you can't be in that energy. You can't think like that when they reach out. You can't think like that when they want to reach out to you. I yearn for your touch. 111 1212 determination 1212 Eastern time. I love you guys. Sunshine Goddess crew. So we know they're praying to God, give me strength. Ask the Lord and the Lord shall set you free. Isaiah 40:31 if you guys want to know. Okay? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. Okay? Them is past energies, past people, even you. Don't be afraid. Be courageous. Because of them, for the Lord our God goes with you He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. See, they know. They know that everything they want is the hands of God, and it's going to happen. It's going to, and if they're afraid, it's not going to work. You cannot have faith and worry at the same time. It never works that way. You're manifesting in a space bubble. Nothing's in it. Nothing's happening. It's just going to pop as soon as you let go of the energy. Okay? God will never leave you for forsake you. They're very strong in their faith when it comes to you. They know that this person, they know that they're going to be with you, if not today, if not tomorrow, if next week, soon. I'm not even going past next week because somebody's ready to reach out to you today. Today. Not today is in reverse. So I feel like somebody's ready. Not today, upright would be not dealing her, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundary, so angry. And reverse, it would be they want to deal with it. They're not hurt anymore. They don't want to avoid a conversation or a call in person. They want to honor your boundaries, and they're not upset with you. And they hope you're not upset with them too. Look it, I'm going to contact you soon. I'm telling you. Ooh, my nose is running like a big one. Hold on, guys. I got to grab this tissue over here. They're going to contact you soon. They know being in a relationship with you is what they truly desire. One more, Spirit. I wanted to tell you how I feel, but I couldn't. And that's okay because they weren't in the energy. They didn't have the strength at the time to tell you. I wish you were here right now with me. Sounds like somebody's coming back for their person. The more I pushed you away, the more I really wanted you top of the deck. We really need to have a heart-to-heart conversation because they want to talk about it. They don't want to avoid it anymore. If they talk about it, you guys have a better chance of getting back together and fixing it and solving it. And they don't want to run. Running doesn't do anything. Not this feather, right? Look at where the hell did the feather come from? You guys, supernatural miracles. Be open to receiving them. I love you. Happy Taco Tuesday, Tequila Tuesday, whatever your vice is. But what I want you to do, 143 in the chat as we end. He may not, Earth Angel, he may not have anything to say. He's going to say something, is move boldly into your future. Ask God to help you, and he will help you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. I love you guys. Sunshine God is true. Proverbs 3:5, verse 3, 5. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 through 6. I love you guys. Are going through a spiritual awakening. Being with each other is the best part. They know it's something important about this, and it's you, and they don't want to lose you, and they don't want to let you go. So I love you guys, Century Guys crew. Keep your head up in your heart, close God. If you're new here and you're coming back tomorrow we do our free yes or no answers. Okay, not right now, but towards the end of the week we'll start a new manifestation, money, love, and protection. I just wrap them up. I just wrap it up. Spirit said wrap it up in one. Money, love, protection. $5.55, and that's going into the next full moon for a ritual, and it's lit, guys. Check out the community board. I love you guys. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Payment confirmation and phone number, and when I send you guys a text back, it'll be like, hey, it's Sunshine Goddess, but I'll do SSG with the sun, and you'll know it's me, and we'll connect. And it's getting a reading by me is pretty simple. Okay, if it doesn't align at the time, it doesn't. For those that have been doing this with me and they're soul family members and we do readings all the time, they know that if something is interfering with us not being able to do the reading, you're not getting scammed. I don't care, but to keep your money is because the divine says not right now. And sometimes that happens. It has happened where I got a reading scheduled for Tuesday afternoon. She couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Wednesday came. What she needed a reading about was resolved by Wednesday afternoon. We were able to move forward. Okay, so everything happens in divine timing. I don't rush the divine. I don't rush anything that has to do with my Most High because I just don't operate like that. My God is not a God of chaos or confusion. Okay, so I love you guys, Century Guys crew. Keep your head up in your uncle's God. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.